I couldn't just sit there and shoot at it till I got it.
All right, here we go. To the lines.
Sarah will be shooting first. Sarah with looks like a 10 for sure, possibly an X. Martin with a 9.
Sarah, maybe her best shot so far.
She gained a point. If she can keep him in the goal, she can really put a lot of pressure on Martin.
Oh, that one got away.
He scores a 6.
I tell you what, Martin wastes no time. Captain, there's not much setup with him. He just goes, and he has taken an advantage. He's in a tremendous position to win this set and the bronze medal.
Sarah with a 9. In this position, it's actually better to maybe shoot a little faster than you would in practice, just to get it up and kind of get it gone. So you're, the longer you're aiming, look at that group. Looks like another 9 for Martin.
And it looks like a bronze medal as well.
He definitely poured on at the end there.
Go first. Solid.
That's definitely a good start. Put a little bit of pressure on Meunier.
Lydia has either been fantastic or considerably less than that. And there's an example.
You can definitely tell that he second-guessed his shot on that one. The nerves kicking in a little bit.
And no time to reset it either because of the shot clock.
Correct. You just get 20 seconds. There's another 9.
And a quick look over at his competitor. A little better, but not good enough. 7. 18-13. Patterson can lock this down with a good shot here. That would be the definition of a good shot. We are tied at 4.
That is an amazing group right there. You can definitely tell that Patterson was shooting offensively, trying to hit the 10, whereas Meunier, you can really tell he's second-guessing his shots right now and trying not to miss a 10. And you can see in the groups.
So this was the march to the lines.
So just to give you an example of the pressure they're under, this is the 1 second left on the clock, and you got to make a 3-point to win type scenario for archery.
And they're getting a fresh sheet here, a fresh target. Both competitors, you can see they both have confident looks on their faces. That might be a mask, it might be hiding the nerves. Understandably, both competitors could be nervous here. Anytime you're competing for a gold medal in anything.
In this situation, I've been in this situation before, and one of the things that I try to do is pick a spot on where I want to shoot. So right now, with my eyes closed, I'd be telling myself, I'm going to shoot a 3 o'clock 10. And just by saying that in your mind, kind of tells your body and gives the arrow a purpose. And then you can get up there and just kind of shoot maybe a little faster than your normal pace. That way you're not second-guessing yourself.
To the line. Patterson, the higher seed, will go first. Here's his chance at a gold medal.
Steady.
Wow.
There it is. Looks like a 2 o'clock X. This puts a lot of pressure right now.
That is going to be very, very difficult to beat, but it can happen.
So he knows what he has to shoot to win right now.
He does not win it. It looks to be Gareth Patterson. You see Mounier's reaction is he understands that he got beat by a magnificent shot by Patterson. There's Patterson and there's Mounier, and you can see Patterson on the left, Mounier on the right. You won't need a magnifying glass or a tape measure. Well, right on Due, which is 2, and he gets a 9. 8.
Carreras just outside the yellow, but what he scored is an 8.
I think he found the sweet spot.
Boy, did he ever. That's back-to-back 9s. And Pereira high and outside.
Carreras having the same target. Tomasulo looking to put you 1 point on the board.
Oh, well,
He has found his streak.
we
sure.
are tied. We are tied. So Pereira's going to have to recover because he was up 4-0 after taking the first 2 sets. Now we go to 1 shot for the bronze.
This one's going to be measured at the target, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 are. There go, the advantage on target number 2. Kyle Tomasulo takes the lead.
And the United Kingdom has already done very well this evening, a bronze and a gold. And they're going to get 2 more medals here. And Barbarato in a position to lock down a gold. McFadden first. Trying to rally. It's an 8.
You can definitely tell by the face he made that he wasn't too happy with that shot.
Well, Barbarato could make that face even unhappier.
And there it is, 10.
Wow.
He's definitely putting the pressure on.
Well, take a look. We had that quick look there of how many shots he's put in the yellow. McFadden, another 8. We show you Barbarato's target. Take a look at the yellow and look at that for accuracy.
Ooh. That is an X. We call that dead center. His form looked really good on that shot as well.
Well, McFadden has nothing to lose here. He's got to go for the center. Well, I think McFadden is well aware that his teammate is about to win a gold medal. And Barbarato a year and a half, as Kaylee just mentioned, in this sport, and he is a gold medalist at the Invictus Games, with McFadden taking the silver. Fantastic archery by Angelito Barbarato.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for these archers. It could all come here.
This is where he needs to get the head back in the game, because he can make up those points.
Set.
And there's a 9. 4 o'clock 9.
Outside the line will be scored a 9.
Looks like a 9-8 line. C-flex.
They're going to rule that an 8 for the moment, but again, that will be reviewed.
Sandman can really put pressure if he shoots a 10 right now.
He got it.
And it
Well,
looks
he got it.
like
There
he
you
did.
go. Yep, he did. Well, he's recovered nicely.
Let's catch him back up.
C-Plaque now for the center target.
It's really C-Plaque's, to lose, really.
And he's done well on this center target so far, as you can see. Does it again.
That could be a 10. It looks
It's like a 10-9 line, possibly a 9.
At the moment, it's marked as a 10, but that will also be investigated.
So Sandman really needs to add some pressure here. If he can shoot another 10.
Yeah, mate.
9. Still okay.
But C-Plaque,
Basically, gold wins
Five are
it.
better for the match.
that'll do it.
10. He ends with a 10.
Yep, that's how you close it out and leave no doubt in anybody's mind.
Wow, what a turn of events.
Boy, things are going.
Incredible shooting, and Chastity actually shot a 283 out of 300. And so it's a slight underdog coming into this, but they are definitely point for point and holding their own really well.
Now, the seats are a little bit different for the two. Kuchar is almost 6 feet tall. Martin is not as tall as her. And the seat designs are completely different.
Yeah, talking with Chastity, I know she wanted a chair that was going to have her sit more upright with her legs more stretched at a natural angle, where Luke would prefer to be almost in the seated position where his legs are more bent.
Well,
I think it really just is the preference of the competitor.
one more set for gold medal. Kuchar first.
Very good. Looks like a 9.
See, you can see the way the paper is bent in, so it could be a 10, but there's could be a 10.
Both of them could be. We'll see what the initial ruling is. Is it 10?
Scored as a 10 for Martin.
You can definitely tell
That's a
there's a
9.
9.
9 for Kuchar.
Martin.
You can see he's working, sweating a little bit. Looks like another 10.
At worst, it's a 9. That is also scored a 10. Those will be reviewed.
Yeah. If you watch Chastity's,
Oh, careful there, Chastity.
getting just a little bit. Look at her handshake a little bit. So you can tell she shot just a little early on that one. Didn't let it settle.
Yeah, that's a tough one for the family to take. Martin for the gold.
And it is official. Luke Martin, 148 points to take it away in their compound competition.
That way is 2-2 instead of 4-0.
Go first. Relax up there. We got this in the bank, buddy. Let Robbie in there.
You know, that could have been like the icebreaker, or, you know, like during the Super Bowl and the lights went out for a while.
Yeah, remember that. and it is now, we are being told, is being left at 4-0. So our apologies for any confusion on our end, but we were told initially it was going to be 2-2, and now it's at 4-0. So Denmark is in an awkward position here. They must win this set, or if that 4-0 holds up, and that is truly the official score, then Denmark must win this set. They have come out a little slowly here in this one.
You can tell they're thinking about it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Their shots are a little rushed. They're shooting a little fast, which isn't good because sometimes your eye's still trying to catch up to your brain.
Wide left there. Goff.
It's interesting because those mouth tabs that he uses, he can eventually bite through it. So he has to change them out, every month or two, depending on how much he shoots.
I wonder how his dentist feels about that.
If you
Can't be happy if you're the dentist.
If you use your back molars, you can actually hold quite a bit of weight, and clamp down to the point where, everything is fine. So the key is use your back molars and open your jaw fully. And there is a 10.
Shot. Yes, sir.
Great
10.
shot.
The United States will have a 5-point lead going into the next 3 shots. Denmark has to be pretty close to perfect.
There's a 10.
Like that. That's way wide there.
Looks like it is a 2.
To the outer edge.
It's a 9.
Nice recovery there, but the U.S. in a good position here with 3 shots to go, down by just 16. Lindstrom first.
It's a 7.
7-1-8.
Robbie Goff.
Done.
8.
An 8 for the United States.
20 seconds, plenty of time.
So any target will do it.
Good shot. Nice shot, Ben.
There's another 8.
For the United States.
I can cut them to a specific length, and I can use my own saw, so I know when you cut the arrows that they're perfectly straight. We're talking about precision sport. It's like, you're building this perfect little arrow that is going to fly straight and is weighted perfectly. And so an advantage of building your own is that they're going to fly true.
So Canada facing elimination from this match, and that would give them the silver medal. United Kingdom would win the gold unless Canada can take this set point. A tie would give the UK 4-2, and we would go to a 4th set. And Travis begins with an 8. That's a 7.
7.
Mounier. Big shot here for Canada. Send a message to their competitors across the way there. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Elliott. That's a solid 9, and you'll hear right away, once one competitor's finished, he'll yell done. The other competitor can begin to prepare. Physically, anyway. I'm sure mentally.
Look at that.
Yeah, he just continues to be the star of the night.
Has he shot during this set yet? Has he shot any 8s or 7s?
No,
I think they've all been golds.
No. Yeah, every time. And it may be a gold at this pace.
Another 10.
Clapton has really shot well with his teammates.
You can see they're feeding off each other for sure.
It looks like a 9 from Sarah Travis, who's performed very well for Canada in the team competition. This is a big shot here for Sear. So Mounier now, after Sear, with a 6. And that's an 8. So can the United Kingdom come up with 21 points on these 3 arrows? If they do, they are gold medalists.
There's a 9.
And they're in a really great position now.
Almost look like.
And especially with this guy. He could shoot. He could be the first guy to shoot an 11 tonight. He's been so good.
That is incredible. Incredible.
Gareth Patterson hit the board. If Martin Clapton can just hit the board, and I'm sure he can.
Another
And
10.
he did, yep. Raising the bow in victory. The United Kingdom with a brilliant performance. They have won the gold medal in novice recurve. Canada will take silver. Tie will not help now. Eight for Meeks.
Here's Daniel checking that finger again. Looks like he clearly moved it out of the way this time.
Done.
And that is off the board.
Off the board it is. His shot did look better. He moved his hand away from the arrow that time.
So the U.S. getting no points on that shot. The hook.
Nice shot.
There's
Wow.
a 10. There's a 10.
Fantastic shot. Absolutely desperately needed for the U.S. But a good stroke from Punso. That's a solid 8. Tomasulo going for a second bronze medal. He won one individually tonight. Beautiful.
10. The way he's shooting, he doesn't need the big arrows. Those little ones are just going right there in the middle.
Bonaventura Bove. And that's what, a 6, you think?
Yep, it's on the line, so that'll be counted as the highest number, which would be a 6.
Makes it a good 8 his first time out.
Left target, Daniel. Left target.
So Crane will be going
So
to the left
the
target.
line should be scored 6.
6 for Meeks.
Left target.
Nice.
Last shot for Hook was a 10.
Second 8.
So Italy
Inside the line for the United
in
States.
a really good position here,
37
needing just
officially.
13 points.
Italy trying to close.
Su, sotto. Buono, il sinistro c'è. Lascialo lì e vieni via, lascialo lì e vieni via. Così.
Tomasulo with a solid 8.
Lascialo ricco, lascialo ricco.
And they needed that because Punso did not score that we could
Su
see.
dentro, bravo lì. Ok, stagli sopra la freccia.
Now we do have some points up there for Italy. So again, we will double check these scores. The U.S. has some asterisks.
Buona Rino, è buona.
But it appears that Italy will take the bronze medal. 46-37, they have tallied the scores. Punso celebrates, and the Italian team will pick up the bronze medal in open recurve. And so 2 bronzes tonight. Win it here. If they win this set and earn the 2 points, they'll have the 5 they need to be gold medalists. High and outside.
It's like a 6.
4-6 for Baudry. Eight, 9 or 9?
We're a solid 9. We'd say 5 o'clock 9.
Ravid.
It's like a 7.
Yeah, I would agree with that. 22 for France. That'll be an 8.
It's just outside the line should be scored as an 8.
Terry's reaction like, oh man, I thought I could sneak a 9 by the judges there, but I think that 8 will hold up.
Sometimes you shoot and you just, even though it didn't feel, there's a 10.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it feels like a good shot, but it's a little off, and you just kind of, pray a little bit that it is catching the line. It's very interesting. When he draws his bow back, he looks at his clicker, which is the device on the front of the bow that tells him how far to draw back the bow. But it seems like it works. There's a 10.
Whatever it takes, McFadden. So back-to-back 10s, and the United Kingdom has opened up a 6-point lead every moment now, mattering for France if they want to have a chance at getting gold. That won't help.
Does look like it caught the line. Will be counted as a 6.
Yeah, but 6s and 7s will not cut it here. Not with this UK team as confident as they are. They need more of
There
that.
we go. Move it to 9.
Possible 10 that touches the
Go away.
line.
So
You
there's,
can at least finish strong here.
you heard it's maybe scored as a 9, 10. There's the possibility, according to the PA announcer, that might be upgraded.
There's another 9.
Beautiful 9 there. So France at 46, possibly 47. Now Terry. Just missed a 9 last time.
Looks like a 6.
6, yep. Now Barbarato here could make it very easy for McFadden.
He needs to shoot the left target. There's a 9.
Oh, yes.
9.
Well, for McFadden, it's fairly simple.
A 4 or better. Looks like.
5 for sure in case France does get bumped up to a 10 on one of those shots.
There it is, the 9.
You know, and you can bump it up all you want. The United Kingdom has captured the gold in open recurve. France wins silver.
And they really got on a roll. They just didn't let the pedal down or up at all. They just kept it down the entire time.
Yeah, they made
great shooting.
Every mistake France made, they paid for in that match.
Incredible shooting.
Well, the United Kingdom is having a tremendous night here in the Invictus Games at Archery.
You know, it's interesting because UK has some amazing archers. When I first got into the sport, one of the guys that I was looked up to.
You've got to come out right away here with a big number.
I think you got to do your process and start with at least a 9 just to add some pressure. Hey, there's a 9.
That's what you said.
That's what they needed. Not only does it add pressure for UK, but it kind of gets the rest of the team fired up about it.
Seven, 8.
Could be an 8.
That was the announcement.
Looks like it was touching the line.
C block.
Holds pretty steady. And there's another 9.
25 on this go round, but the UK, their turn here with Flint.
There's an 8.
The United Kingdom just trying to avoid making major mistakes, and so far they've given us no indication that they will make any major mistakes.
There's a 9.
He's been really solid. Grobler in the middle there. 10s, 9s. That big 10 he had following Flint's 7 in the previous set. Big boost.
It was huge.
Phillips.
I think it gave him confidence as well.
Go.
Another 9.
8.
8. Huh?
So the UK 26-25 here. Their lead back to 10, and this is France's last opportunity.
That was a 9. So right there, he collapsed a little bit, which could be just a fatigue thing. Looks like a 9, though. It's
Yep.
good. Very good.
That's an 8.
Looks like it's switched outside the yellow range. Scored as an 8.
Last arrow in the quiver here for France.
9.
Beautifully done. But the United Kingdom Needs just 17 points on these 3 arrows to take the bronze medal, barring any unexpected scoring adjustments.
Go.
There's a 9.
8. Unofficially scored 2-1 for France.
Well, this shot right here.
Just keep it in the gold.
Go.
He did.
There it is.
9.
This is just a victory shot
Yep,
for
this is
UK.
the equivalent of a victory lap following you a winning of a race.
Got 10 seconds left on the clock to get it on. And a 9.
Good man came the word. And the UK has captured another medal in archery. This one bronze.
You can definitely tell they've came to play.
Well, that was a magnificent